Hello, my name is Sofie. I work at the University of Lund in the School of Social Work, and my job is to work with the students who make their field placement on the fifth semester. So I have a lot of contacts with the field in different placements. I recruit tutors for the students, and it's a very diversity job, different administration. For example, at the moment we are working with the students who are going to field placement in the autumn.
Mhm.
So we are quite busy doing, trying to find tutors for them at different placements, and it's a job that's going on for quite a long time. We start already in February, in March. We start uh, trying to find tutors for the students, and we are almost ready for the start for the
Mhm.
next semester.
Mhm.
I got the question from one of my colleagues. She thought it would be interesting for me to go because I've been working with field placement for the students for a long time, and I have a long experience of the field placement and the tutors and the students, and it's quite interesting to see how other people work with the placements, because it's of course it's different because it's another country, it's another city, it's a lot of students, a lot more students here than in Sweden. So I think that's very interesting for me to get to know how the people work at the university here with this.
Mhm. What
I think it's very interesting to come here. It's a very big university. I can see that there are so many big faculties here, and I also think that it's has a uh, different way of learning and a different way of doing the practice for the students.
Mhm.
And I found that very interesting, and I might have some new ideas for our students, actually for the information for the students, and I think I will bring back some of those experiences with me.
Mhm.
I will remember, and I will also. I think I have a good start to continue to maybe look at other things in another way, because I've seen something else and I broadened my mind. So I think I will be more open to see new things and have new perspectives on my work, the work I'm doing myself. So I think that's a good experience, and of course it's an experience to be abroad for a whole month, to be able to be in a whole new city, a new country, and to explore everything, because it's not just a university, it's um, the whole experience. It's like a very good and interesting
Mhm.
experience for me.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. I think it's important. It's important to compare how we do things in the different countries, and to learn from each other. Because, like I said, this is a new country, this is a new
Mhm.
culture, this is a new way or another way of thinking. And I think it's important to learn from each other, to learn from different countries, and to maybe to come to some good
Mhm.
conclusions.
Mhm.
I'm not a professor or a
Mhm.
scientific, but I think it's a lot more developed in one way here because it's a smaller country from the area, but you have a lot more people here, and the the social work for immigrants and refugees are much more. That's what I think. It's a lot bigger the work for them than in Sweden because it's a country with only like 10 million people, and here you are almost 50 million, I think. So I think the social work here is more developed in one way.
Mhm.
That's a feeling I have. I don't. I'm not scientific,
Mhm. Mhm.
so.
Are you think?
Yes, from the results of the EU election, I
Yes.
think it's quite worrying, and I think that's a major thing to work with to see how uh, we can still continue to help people who
Mhm.
are forced to leave their countries. I think it's very important to continue that, and but it's tougher time now than it was, and we in Sweden we are a bit lucky now because the EU election in the Scandinavian countries was a bit more to the left.
And Sophie, thank you very much.
Thank you.